Hey everybody, I wanted to pop on quick because many of you have purchased Amaryllis and I wanted you to kind of see what to do with them after they've bloomed out. So I've got one here I've been trialing to see if I want to grow it for next year. It's White Nymph, and as you can see, it's kind of looking not so wonderful now. We've got one newish bloom there. Now, this has got the two big bloom stalks, and then you can see the foliage here. So the foliage is the thin strappy looking stuff, and the bloom stalks are very large and round. So what I'm going to do, especially for this guy who I've already trimmed off the blooms that have gone past, and this guy is the last little one, I'm going to go right here above the bulb. So the bulb is in the container, and I'm going to just trim this off. So just right to the top of the, whoop, there went my pot. All right, well, that'll make it a little easier for you to see anyway. But see how the bulb ends right here? I trimmed that bloom stalk right off to that. Now, it's going to be drying out, and it will kind of seal over and heal itself. Now, for this one, we could go in, let me grab the pot that I dropped here. Try not to get my floor completely a mess. Now, we could go into this guy and take out some of these that are well spent and see what it looks like when we get done. Maybe we want to keep this last little guy going a little bit. Whoop. I just broke the good one off. So we're gonna go right down to the base and cut this off. So again, we're going right down in here. I'm gonna cut it off right above the bulb. Let me do that quick and then I'll show you. All right, so there you go. Both of those bloom stalks are cut off. At the top of the bulb, you've got the nice strappy foliage. Now, I'm going to keep this in my house. These are tropical plants, so they don't want to go out when it's freezing. I'm going to keep this in my house, water it lightly. They don't need tons and tons of water, but you also don't want the bulb to desiccate and dry out. So it's kind of a happy medium. Don't keep them wet, but do give them water. And then when the temperatures are staying routinely in at least the 60s at night, I will put this out on the patio and just let it be on my patio. I'll enjoy it for a few months out there in the summer. It's going to soak in all of the wonderful vitamin D that it needs. And then about the end of August, first part of September, I'm going to take this from the patio and leave it exactly how it's looking with all its beautiful foliage. And I'm going to put it in a cool, dark area. For me, that's going to be my basement. So keep it out of the light, set it in the corner, and forget about the poor little thing. Then go back in 2 months and pull it out. It's going to have all the beautiful, lovely green foliage is going to be dead and brown. Cut that off to the top of the bulb, water it, and put it somewhere warm with sunshine. So I've got a fantastic east and south facing windows that I can pick from, but I'm going to put it somewhere warm, give it some water, and give it a few weeks, and you're going to start seeing signs of life shooting back out of this beautiful bulb. So that's the way to take care of your Amaryllis bulbs between now and next year when you want to be enjoying their beautiful blooms again. Real quick, I'm going to show you a poinsettia that I had and a couple things that you could do with that. Hang on one second. Okay, so this is Jingle Bells, I think it's Jingle Bells poinsettia, and it was a beautiful plant. It started looking a little scraggly. It was losing its lower leaves, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to cut those off and use it as a cut flower. that was at least 2 weeks ago, and look at how beautiful it is still looking. So what I did was I just took, now poinsettias have some sap that comes out of the stem, so you need to be careful. Some people have a reaction to that, so you may want to wear gloves. But what I did was just cut it off at the base. I took my lighter and I put it along the bottom and just seared the stem to stop the flow of that sap. And then I put it in water, and as you can see, they are going strong, and they will for quite a while. So there's just another little tip, that if you've got a poinsettia that's looking a little bit scraggly, use it for a cut flower and give it a little bit new life. All right, I hope this finds you well. Stay warm.